Out of all of our readings, the one simple phrase that really jumped out at me and stuck with me over this past week is in our gospel here, where Jesus says, "Where your treasure is, there also will your heart be." Where your treasure is, there also will your heart be. Anyone ever gone on a treasure hunt? I mean, surely we've all gone on some kind of treasure hunt or another. One of my favorite childhood memories is of the once-a-year treasure hunt at my grandma Carson's house. I should note, I'm the second eldest of almost 30 grandchildren, okay? So we're quite a mob, huh? One of my favorite memories is of the treasure hunt at her house called the Easter egg hunt, with all those Easter eggs spread out over the farm and us kids let loose to go searching for them. Or the years when I worked through college and into seminary at a summer camp. We had 150 acres there, and we'd have these massive treasure hunts with the kids. They would be given different clues and riddles and things like that, taking them from place to place until they finally found their prize. And they would just get so excited, They'd throw so much energy into racing all over this property to find out what their treasure, what their prize was for that week. This gospel passage, or this phrase, always reminds me of the part in the gospel where Jesus talks about a person who finds a great treasure. Remember, the one person finds the pearl of great price, right? Finds the pearl of great price and goes out and sells everything he has so he can buy that treasure. And the other is the farmer. He must have been working somebody else's field, at least that's what I presume, when he came across the buried treasure in this field. Sold everything that he had, buried the treasure again, and sold everything he had so he could buy that plot of land, and that treasure would be his. And Jesus says that's what the kingdom of God is like. These people who invest everything into getting their hands on that treasure. I've watched a number of episodes of a show on Netflix. It's either the Oak Island Treasure or Treasures of Oak Island or something like that. But it's about these two brothers primarily who are seeking a supposed possibly pirate treasure buried deep on this island off of the coast of Canada, off of the Atlantic coast of Canada. Now, these two brothers first found out about this supposed treasure when they were teenagers. They're now, 50s, 60s, and they have invested their life and literally millions of dollars into trying to find this buried treasure. Millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of hours of their life poured into this treasure hunt. And they have spent decades basically finding nothing, Spent decades basically finding nothing. They don't know if all of this investment is going to pay off or not. I had a priest that I heard giving a homily once that suggested that parable about the pearl of great price and the buried treasure, that's actually you and I. And Jesus is the one seeking it. Jesus is the one who gives up everything in order that he might possess the great treasure that is you. Gives up everything that he might possess you. Have you ever thought of that? Jesus possessing you. Now, we think about having possessions, right? Have you ever thought of being possessed by, being owned by Jesus, You are the great treasure for him. And if he's willing to pour out everything to find you, how much more should we pour out for him, right? How much should we give of our lives that we might be found? For where your treasure is, there also will your heart be. Where is your treasure? Who is your treasure? Where is your heart to be found?